So here we are again at my favorite coffee shop. I absolutely love that this is like close to my house and I can just stop in whenever. So today what I'm going to be going over is definitely the different types of journals, because I noticed a lot of people have questions on kind of where to start, what kind of journal they should do, what questions they should be in their journals. Well, you know what? There's actually a way more to that question than you think. So I have a list today of 25 different types of journals. Yes, that probably sounds like a lot, but hopefully one of these journals really speaks to you and you can take that from there and learn and build off from there. So you try one journal at the start, get into the habit of practicing that journal, and then you move on to the next kind of journal. So the first type of journal, number one, is a blank notebook, honestly. It is just, we'll take my journal from the 28-day journal challenge. This one is considered a blank journal. Obviously not blank anymore because I've written in it. All the pages are completely blank. Fill it out as you see fit. And for these kinds of journals, you're really kind of just sharing what's on your mind. After that, we have the dream journal. This one I saw for a while was really popular, but this is, in my opinion, for people who are very creative and who do remember their dreams, because I wake up and immediately that dream is gone. But every now and again, there will be a part of that dream that kind of sticks with me, and I'm always like, oh, I should write that down. If you are one of those people, get a journal, keep it by your bed. As soon as you wake up, write down that dream. That way you can kind of go back and you can reflect on the kind of dreams that you had, and some people like to analyze their dreams. So if you're into something like that, maybe that's an option for you. I find those extremely interesting. We've also got artistic journals. Those journals are the ones where you can paint and write and watercolor. So you need a specific type of journal. Honestly, you just need art paper. So you can grab something like that, and just after you go somewhere, draw a picture of what you saw, draw your impression of what you saw. Is it going to look amazing? Do you have to be an artist? Absolutely not. This is for you. If you want to be artistic, you be artistic. After that, we have a food journal. Love food journals. I have a couple ideas for some food journals I'm going to be doing. This is going to be where you're planning recipes, or you're writing down all the recipes that you've tried and you like, and maybe you want to try again and you don't want to forget them. I'm notorious for finding recipes on Pinterest and then just completely forgetting them, moving on to something else, and I'm like, oh, what recipe did I use? I really liked that. I would like to make it again. Haha, no more. Write it down in a recipe notebook. If you want, you can be a little bit more creative. Maybe take pictures of what you made. Add those to your journal. Now we're getting fancy. After that, our beloved gratitude journal. I honestly think the gratitude journal is the way to start, because you are just writing down things that you are grateful and thankful for. And I think it puts you in a very positive mindset. It puts you in a very happy, loving mindset. So I would always, always, always encourage that people, if they are starting journaling practice, that is where you should start. After the gratitude journal, there's a reading journal. So if you are a book lover and you want to have your reviews on the books that you've read, or you want to write down some of your favorite quotes or your favorite thoughts about the book that you just read, maybe you're in a book club. I wish I was in a book club. That actually sounds kind of fun. Write it all down. Have it on hand. It's so much easier that way. Number 7, the travel journal. This is a new one that I'm going to be starting, and I'm really excited. This is just really for everyone. Anybody could do these. This is for the memories. So, write your thoughts on where you were. Take pictures, add pictures to your journal. So it's going to kind of be your lovely place to remember and reflect on the memories that you had there. After that, on number 8, we have a plant journal. So I am not a gardener by any stretch of the imagination. I am actually really, really bad with plants. But if you are good with plants, or you want to plan out your garden, you can always keep a plant journal. That way you can plan out your garden. So I actually used my bullet journal one time to kind of plan out my garden. Was it amazing? No, it was actually pretty bad. Right there. In the bullet journal, I wrote down what I wanted to do in the backyard, what plants I wanted, what vegetables I like, the vegetables, the flowers, just everything. Oh my, if I could do it again, it would not look like that, that's for sure. And in fact, I plan on doing it again, actually, because I've already made plans and I've started working on my garden this year. So number 9, you have the project journal. Keep a record of everything that you've accomplished. So just every little thing. Like, okay, you changed a light bulb, you changed the oil on your car, you changed a tire, maybe you changed the sheets, you did full load of laundry and you hung it up and put it away. That is a project. Some of us don't really see it that way, but I think it's a project. And number 10, you have a fitness journal. Maybe you want to track your journey through your fitness. I think that is really inspiring, and maybe that is a way to keep yourself inspired, because with fitness, once you start, you easily lose the motivation. But if you are a completionist like I am, I do not like blank spaces in my journals. So I'll give you an example. I'm actually very upset about this. On the 12th, I forgot to journal. That is now a blank space, and that will bother me forever. But I accept that it was a day I missed. It is okay. No, you cannot go back and you cannot add it later. Fact is, I didn't do it. That's just as simple as it is. You're not gonna get it every day, but maybe with a fitness journal, it'll keep you motivated to do your fitness every day. After that, we have a pocket journal. I know I've mentioned the pocket journals before. This is my pocket journal. Honestly, you can put it in your pocket, you can put it in your purse, you can put it in your jacket pocket, you can put it where they just teeny tiny to hold on to. You can put it in the center console of your car. I know, whatever works for you. So number 12, you have your personal junk journal. So your junk journal is really where you can go to just vent your frustrations, your emotions, all of that just in one place. Get it all out, get it on paper. You'll feel a lot better and you'll be able to move on with your day. So after the personal junk journal, we have the pregnancy journal. So I added this one for those of you that are currently or thinking of going on this kind of journey. This is something that you can use to kind of track your mood changes, track, everything that comes with pregnancy, kind of help you cope with all of the changes. So this might be something that you want to start when you find out you're having a baby. And then number 14 is the poetry journal. This one will be fun in the sense that you can write down all of your favorite poems and keep track of your favorites, or you can kind of test out your hand at poetry. I'm sure you're fantastic at it. Write it all down. Number 15 is a group journal. Now, a group journal, this is different. So I don't know if in school you had this specific group of friends that you had this one journal and it kind of passed between all of you. Think of it like that. So you can use this with like family, relationships, with friends that you're very close with, and just kind of pass that journal back and forth. It's fun for everybody, honestly. After the group journal, number 19, we have the ideas journal. Now, the ideas journal is a very handy thing because I actually have an ideas journal. So I am keeping track of all of the ideas I have for my channel, just everything that comes to mind, like anything that I want to do, anything I plan on doing. It kind of keeps me a little focused and a little bit more organized. So idea journals are so much fun and a great idea if you like to keep organized and you don't want to forget things. Number 20, we have the letter journal. Now the letter journal can be done in a couple different ways. A lot of times a letter journal is great to use on a spiral notebook because with that type of journal, you have the option to write a letter and give it to the person, or write a letter and just hold on to it, or maybe write a letter and burn it. This is kind of an opportunity for you to get all of your emotions that you feel towards certain people out on paper. Number 21, a 1 line a day journal. Now this is also another really good place to start because 1 line a day literally is what it sounds like. You are writing 1 line a day. Maybe you're reflecting on your day. Maybe you're just kind of writing down how your day went. So a 1 line a day I think would be really easy, especially if you are nervous to have so many prompts that you have to answer every day. Don't worry about the prompts. The prompts are not required. Get a 1 line a day journal and literally write 1 line about your day. That simple. Great place to start. After the 1 line a day, number 22, we have a list journal. Now, list journals, think of it as kind of like your notebook where you can keep your grocery list, your to-do list, your cleaning list all in one place so you know where it's at and you know where to find it and you can check things off as you go. The nice thing about keeping it all in a notebook is you can always flip back to the last time you did a list like that and you can kind of copy some of the stuff. So it's less thinking and more doing, I suppose, in a sense. And number 23 is the bullet journal. Oh my goodness, the bullet journal. Everybody talks about it. Everybody loves it. Everybody wants one. Let's talk about the journal. I know I posted a couple pictures of my bullet journal on my Instagram before. If you like it, check it out. Let me know your thoughts. This is generally how they start out. They're not going to be the prettiest things when you first start out. This journal I have been working on for about 3 years now. This is not a 1 year journal. This is a when you have a minute to think about it, you think about it, you add to it. You can do a budget tracker, you can do plans that you have. See, now we're getting into this is, you can see the change from 2021 to 2023. I definitely am learning how to keep the lines a little bit straighter, a little bit more organized, a little bit prettier. Ta-da! So bullet journals are what you make them. They can help you track everything, gives you a good place for all of it in one spot. So that's actually really handy and I enjoy that. So number 24, we have the memory journal. So that's just kind of like you to write down all of your precious moments, all those things that you want to remember and that you want to hold on to. And the last one is the moon journal. But moon journals are very interesting because they say that the moon, with its changes and the different phases it goes through, which is actually really the inspiration for my tattoo, is that my life goes through phases, but I am still whole. So how do those different phases affect your emotions? So that is something that if you're interested in that, I definitely suggest. I haven't tried it yet. I plan on trying one. I need a specific journal that has a bunch of moons on it before I can get into that one because I'm very specific in the journals that I have. But these are 25 different types of journals that you could try out, see what works for you. And before we go, I do have a journal prompt for you. If you could mark anything off of your bucket list, what would it be? I just want to know. So again, remember that I love you, I'm grateful for you, and I'm thankful for you. Bye.